Alright guys, another day, another beautiful island. Stick around after that intro to find out where we're at today. Roll that intro.
Yeah, I just wanna see the light.
Alright, today we're doing the Mountaintop and Villa Botanica tour. It's basically a tour up to the highest peak, which I think is 1,500 feet above sea level here on St. Thomas. But more importantly, Beth gets her banana daiquiri. She's kind of excited. So we should see some good views today. Hopefully it'll be a good day. It looks already sunny and beautiful out, so let's get into it. So we're kind of on a different side of St. Thomas than our normal location. You kind of see right at the top here, barely, that's the fort. So the one right in Charlotte Amalie, downtown, the main area. So we're kind of on the other side of that in another bay. We're the only ship here currently. It's kind of a dry dock situation slash industrial thing. So at least so we can see from this angle. We haven't got off the ship yet, but we're getting ready to get off the ship. We'll see you guys in a second. All right, we're on the pier waiting in our group.
This side right here.
There's a ship back there. So you're welcome to St. Thomas. We finally made it. It's the sloppy donkey. We're heading to the bus now. It seems like we left a little bit later than normal, but we'll see how this goes. We have a really tight window to get back to the ship today, so not sure exactly how long this tour is going to be, but we'll show you what we can. This is kind of the port area, shopping district. All right, we're on the open air bus. Okay, we're off. Looks like a celebrity cruise ship rolled in next to us. Celebrity Bolivia. Made it to the first stop here. Looks like we're going inside. Leave it to a American territory to be the wildest ride we've had yet as far as tours go. Ooh, that was interesting. Pretty tight roads, but looks like we're going to do like a briefing here in a second. Kind of at the gift shop. It's kind of your standard Caribbean fare, so I didn't really film that. But look at this view. So the main cruise port is right here. We're kind of like over on the other side. Kind of like where this island is. Kind of a cool little canyon. One over there too, in this nice little grounds area. I think the tour actually starts up this way, but I'm not sure. There's Devin getting the fun pick.
The 1780s in sugarcane and cotton plantation. Back then it was 200 acres. Went up over this mountain, down on the south side where your ship is, and down into this valley. Today, thank goodness, our parcel is only 5.5 acres, and I don't know how 12 workers, and that's how many they had, sustained those 200 acres back in those days, but they did. It was a hard life for sure. We also discovered in the 1800s that this property was, in fact, a botanical garden belonging to the Danish Agricultural Society. Back then, the island was Danish, and it's still marked by red roofs downtown, Danish streets. We were bought by the United States in 1917 for $25 million. So that's the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, St. John, and St. Croix. Okay, I'll start off with Japana. Japana we use for poles and pops. Has a little red stem, got a sandpaper leaf, little yellow flower. These things grow like weeds all over, but we use it for inflammation and also poles and pops, so a very good one for sure. This guy is called, it's not dill, it's anise. This is one of the ingredients in the tea that you'll try today. It gives it a little licorice taste. So when I say bush tea, it's just a matter of boiling water, putting in the leaves of the tea, and you may or may not add sugar.
All right, let's try that tea. Oh, kind of tastes like a mild, just like green tea maybe. Here, you can try it, Devin.
All right, now I'm gonna try the tea.
The tea.
Yeah.
Kind of like a light green tea, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
It's really light. Pretty good. Alrighty, here we go. We got to kind of go up a mountain and then back down. This should be entertaining, guys. Oh, it wasn't too bad, but I feel like going down over there is going to be worse. I know the camera flattens it out, but it's so steep. All right, made it up to the overlook. Pretty spectacular, huh, Devin? Way clearer views. We were just down there. Sorry about the wind, guys. We're kind of on top of a mountain here. Real picturesque. Okay, continuing on up the hill, we are going to be going back down here in a second to the garden entry. Very beautiful up here, guys. Dang. I know I'm going to say that like 400 times today. You got to bear with me. Bad taking the fun pics. Yeah, probably not going to be able to see him too good through here, but he's in the back there.
Today. It's a macaw.
Ooh, that's a pretty flower.
Put your arm along it and tell us.
These are definitely like loose gravel hills, huh, Beth?
Yeah.
This may be not the best tour if you have mobility issues, for sure. But I feel like the gravel makes it like slick. Wow. Definitely gives you rainforest vibes in here. Ooh, there's a sign right there.
Bats.
Ooh,
I'm
is there bats?
I'm guessing there's bats somewhere in this bungalow tree.
I think I can hear them. You hear them?
Yeah.
I do have to say, it's not like super steep, but the gravel makes you feel a little bit, I don't know, not the safest, but here, let me show you. It's like this pea gravel stuff. I get it, they're on the side of a hill, but you know, maybe like concrete paths would have been better. Well, Devin almost went down here, so he's taking one for the T-ball. I can see your skid marks. The spots on that rock kind of, it's like a turtle rock. That's what I dubbed the. Oh, we got the sign pointing us to the sugarbill, the red-footed tortoise. Ooh, maybe we'll meet him. Oh, I see red-footed tortoise sign.
Yeah, we can afford to see.
Not sure if there's another way to go or if this is the only way, but we do have a little turtle love going on, but you know, ignore that.
That's how you get baby turtles.
Well, that guy's going into the house. This guy's waiting his turn. We're gonna. I don't think the YouTube wants to see that. Nature. So that was the tortoises. Quick view. They were having some alone time. So nature. Let's go see where the. What was the other thing down this way, Devin? The peacocks.
Peacocks. Yeah.
Peacocks. We're gonna go see the peacocks. All right, you can see him. He's right here. There's one peacock, and then there's a white one down there. Kind of balancing on his little perch. Alrighty, on the other side of the peacocks, down this path, see where we end up here. I think probably back to where we were, but we'll find out. It's like a little pavilion area. The little restrooms are right over here. This is probably used for like weddings and such, I would imagine. It's kind of gives me that vibe. It's like a little murky pond down here. That's obviously the wall to the property. All right, I think that's going to wrap us here at the Botanical Gardens.
I think we have one more stop.
All right, put the longer lens on. See downtown better. A little bit hazy from this angle, but we're on the other side of the island, so you can't see our ship from this angle. Almost forgot, we got to get the world famous banana daiquiri. Okay, so it's pretty much like touristy stuff, you know. Your wares. Gone surfing, but of course we have. Kind of like the Coastal Collection turtle shirt though, that's neat. Boy, they have every kind of novelty item in this store, it looks like. Including rum. This is pretty much your average tourist spot. But if you're looking for some good collection of merch, here you go. Best in line for the banana daiquiri. Alright, I think we found out why this place is cool. That is Megan's Bay down there. Kind of an overview of what we're looking at. Kind of hazy, but we can definitely see, like, I think that's Tortola over there. St. John is over this way. All right, banana daiquiri acquired. Let's give this a go. Oh, that's delicious. They put like a rum float on top. I think it's pineapple rum. Oh. What do you think, Beth?
Just as awesome as I remember.
Oh, these are good.
And we did manage to get Devin a non-alcoholic version.
You like the non-alcoholic version there, Devin?
Uh-huh.
Does it taste very banana-y?
Yeah, it's basically just like a banana drink, kind of like that, so.
Yep, for sure. It's actually not like a fake banana flavor, so it's really good. Bill Crane Bailey vlog approved. Alright, I think that's going to wrap this stop up. We're heading back to the bus now. We had a successful daiquiri run. Got us another magnet and sweatshirts. We'll probably show you what we got when we get back to the ship. And we're off. A little bit more wild ride on the way back to the ship. Made it back to the port. That was a wild ride, wasn't it, Devin?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Some of the roads were really scary.
Oh, I hope you guys caught some of that intenseness driving down here, but we're going to do a little look around real quick and head back to the ship. Iguana! There's two of them. They're looking for some lunch. Wow, they're all over the place. You guys posing? Hi, little guy. Boy, is it like Iguana Central over here. Del Sol. All right, our merch haul from St. Thomas. Beth got a sweet hoodie. I got a couple magnets. The turtle's really cool. Devin got a bracelet. And then Beth got this pretty cool turtle guy. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that tour of the botanical gardens and the scenic overlook. So let's start out with the transportation. What did you think of the way the tour was handled in general, and then maybe the transportation?
Well, first of all, they had us scheduled for a 10:15 pickup time this morning, and we had to wait another 5 minutes because somebody hadn't shown up yet. And then we had an all aboard time of 2:30 today.
Yes.
So we were kind of squished for time, so it was kind of rushed in general. I'm also not overly impressed with our port that we're at.
Yeah, this isn't the main port in St. Thomas. This is like the secondary one.
St. Thomas has two ports. There's Charlotte Emile, and then there's Crown Bay, and in Crown Bay is where we were. Pretty much it just has like a couple shopping complexes, maybe a restaurant and a bar, and pretty much to do anything else in town, you're going to have to take a taxi because nothing is within walking distance.
Think our Hawaii ports, like everything was pretty similar to this. Except for they do have shopping right here at the port, but it's tourist stuff, and it really wasn't a wide selection of things, I didn't think. The buses were a little tight getting off and on, or I guess they're vans, open air vans, were safari style vans, were a little tight getting off and on. The ride was kind of rough.
The van that we were on was probably one of the oldest ones they had. Has definitely not been updated in a while. I definitely got some exhaust fumes on the way back. Not the most comfortable ride. And yeah, the left side is completely open. And these are some winding, curving roads. And you got to hold on around the corners.
I hope you guys could appreciate. I tried to get as much of it as I could, but you can't really appreciate hills too much on camera. It kind of flattens it out, but it was, trust us, it was steep. So moving on to our first stop. What about the Botanical Gardens?
The Botanical Gardens, once we got there, they said the bathrooms are on the right, the gift shop's on the left, and then, go on out front and we'll do an orientation kind of thing in a few minutes. It was like 15 minutes later because they wanted everybody to thoroughly have time in the gift shop and at the bar. Overall, I wasn't terribly impressed with the Botanical Gardens. I personally anticipated with a botanical garden to have a lot of flowers and that kind of thing, and it was mainly just plants with a few flowers.
Yeah.
And they just kind of had us roam all over the place on our own. There were a lot of steps.
Yes.
A lot of
loose gravel.
Loose gravel, uneven ground on a hillside. So don't think I would do that a place again.
No, I mean, it seems like it's more geared towards like events, like weddings or family reunions or something like that, where you rent the whole place out and then you can just roam around and do things. Like Beth said, it really, for the overlook portion, it was cool, but for the grounds and the flowers and stuff, I wasn't overly impressed. So from there, we went to the scenic overlook place with the banana daiquiri.
That place has changed a little from when I remember it last.
I don't remember it too much, but it seems kind of like a giant Walmart or something. Like
it's turned into a huge tourist stop.
Yeah.
And when we got there, we had, 45 minutes?
No, we had a half hour. We had
a half an hour. So pretty much, and it's a huge gift shop.
Yeah.
So I went in and got directly in line for the banana daiquiris because I remember they were amazing and I wanted to make sure I got one. So I spent probably at least 10 minutes in line and there were only 2 people ahead of me. And then we went outside, drank our daiquiris, maybe took pictures for 5 minutes, and then we had 15 minutes to go through the gift shop, and that's including checkout.
Yeah, it felt rushed for sure.
They had us an hour and a half at the Botanical Garden, and I would have much rather had 15 minutes less at the Botanical Garden to have another 15 minutes at the mountaintop. I don't know if that's normally how they have the times arranged, or if that was just because they were trying to do a condensed version because of our early all aboard time today.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. This tour for sure, we got here at port at probably 6:30 in the morning, but we don't know when things opened. But again, we didn't leave here until 10:30, and then an all aboard of 2:30 ship time. So that made everything condensed. We didn't even get lunch.
Yeah, there were no lunch options available on this tour. There were a few beverage options, and that was the other thing that. The bar at the Botanical Gardens was cash only.
Yeah.
The gift shop, you could pay with a credit card.
It was weird.
But the bar was cash only, and they did have a nice variety of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages.
Yeah.
And the mountaintop place, the bartenders did not seem to be in any hurry whatsoever.
They were pokey.
There was definitely a very large variety of souvenirs at that place, which I loved.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have more time to actually
look around
and maybe choose something else. I mean, I'm really not like a big t-shirt guy or whatever, more magnets as you guys saw, but it would have been nice to be able to feel like we weren't rushed through it.
I mean, we had our 15 minutes to look and check out, and I think I seen maybe a quarter of the store.
Yeah. So I think we stayed on the right side. We didn't even make it to the left side. So
or the middle.
Yeah. So anyway, it was a fun tour. I'm glad we did it, and we're glad we could bring it to you guys.
Pretty much the only positive about the tour was the banana daiquiri and the views. We got several really good views.
Right.
Our tour guide, I'm used to most of the time when we are on a bus for transportation, they give us some history and they tell us a little bit about the island. This guy really didn't tell us anything.
He pointed out the ocean. He said there's the Atlantic or there's the
Caribbean Sea, and maybe an island here or there, and
the airport, I think.
And the sound system on the bus,
it was horrible.
Band, whatever was horrible. We couldn't hear anything, so would not book this tour again.
Nope. I mean, I'm glad we did it once, but I really feel like you need more time with this tour, just in general. So, but yeah, I wouldn't do it again with a condensed time frame like we have. All right. So, have you guys been to St. Thomas? What tours have you guys done? Drop us a comment down below and let us know.
If you were here on a cruise, what port were you in? Were you in Crown Bay or were you in Charlotte Amalie?
Yeah, that's a good thing too. Let us know. Drop a comment down below. Also, if you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're new here, we'd love to have you as part of the Ohana or family. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. We also have a coffee page. It's just a virtual tip. Just helps out the channel. The link is down below, or Keith can put it here. Also, we have merch. It should be linked right below this video. We're not wearing it today, but, you know, go ahead and check out the merch down below. It would really help us out. Other than that, we really enjoyed making this video. Glad you guys got to come along with us. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace and love.